Back to the Future, Frank's favorite movie, right?
Yeah, one of them.
Top 3, at least?
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, it was
Best
released...
trilogy, I think.
It was released on July 3rd, 1985. The budget was $19 million. It made $389 million worldwide. I've got 7 statements here. The guys are going to have to guess whether or not that statement is a fact or it is fiction. Also, you'll hear the sounders that I play when I let them know whether it's a fact or fiction. If you want to be involved on one of those, if you want to record something, put it up on social media. Tag me at The Real Brand DeLorean. That could be on Instagram or Facebook or pretty much any of the social medias. It's always at The Real Brand DeLorean. Tag me in it. I'll record it, and then who knows? At one point, you'll probably hear yourself in one of the videos. But here we go. Kicking things off. Also, by the way, make sure you're clicking that thumbs up down below. I'm sorry. Smash that like button. Isn't that what the kids say? No? All right. Number 1. First one. Here we go. Fact or fiction? All the clocks in Doc's lab are set to 121 to foreshadow 1.21 gigawatts. Lan.
Fact.
Frank.
That's fiction.
Oh, yeah, fiction.
Yeah, that is fiction. Every clock in Doc's opening scene is actually set to, do you know, Frank?
10 minutes 10 minutes slow. I know that much because that's when, 7:52. I'm late for school.
7:53. However, during the test with Einstein, Doc's clock does say 121. And in the opening sequence, Doc does have a clock with a man hanging from it. Now, this is not only foreshadowing the end of the movie, but it's also a nod to Harold Lloyd's silent film, Safety Last.
I think they say too, doesn't like that the time, isn't it the exact time that the lightning bolt hits the tower in that particular
7:53.
foreshadowing? I think it's close to it. I could be wrong though. I thought that was like, it was supposed to be like at the exact time.
I thought it was 10 something. Yeah,
Maybe it
10:04. It's 10:04.
It's in the future or the past, whatever.
All right. Next up. Fact or fiction? Marty's guitar solo at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance was actually performed by Eddie Van Halen. Frank.
I'm going fiction on that.
Lan.
Fact. That's fiction, baby.
That is fiction. The guitar solo is created by session musician Tim May, not Eddie Van Halen. However, you'll notice that when Marty wakes up George to scare the crap out of him with the cassette tape, that cassette tape says Edward Van Halen. This is because the band denied the film's request to use their music, but Eddie Van Halen himself agreed to perform for the movie.
All right.
I don't even know where we are on points here. Frank got that point. I know that.
Oh. Little to a little.
There's too much stuff I gotta do here. There's too many goddamn buttons. Here we go, next one. Fact or fiction? The Twin Pines Mall sign changes to Lone Pine Mall after Marty crashes into a tree back in 1955. Lan.
Fact.
Frank.
It is a fact because he didn't return to his actual timeline. It's a different timeline. That is a fact.
Yeah, this is one of the film's most brilliant blink and you're gonna miss it gags. Marty runs over one of Old Man Peabody's prized pines in 1955, and when he returns to 1985, the mall signage reflects the change. Fact or fiction? Doc Brown's dog Einstein was originally going to be a chimpanzee named Shemp. Frank.
Thought you were going to say shim for a minute there. I'm gonna go fiction.
Lan.
Fiction. Yes. Fact.
That's a fact. In early drafts, Doc had a chimp instead of a dog, but executive Sid Sheinberg hated monkeys, and he said no movie with a chimp ever made money. So the dog won out.
Okay.
Fact or fiction? There's a hidden Mickey Mouse symbol on the dashboard of the DeLorean as a nod to Disney's rejected script offer? Lan.
I think this is fact. I think I read about this.
Frank.
I'm going fiction. I'm thinking more would be Star Wars.
Fiction.
Disney actually passed on the project early on, calling the mother-son subplot too risque, but there is no hidden Mickey anywhere in the car. The film was eventually made at Universal. All right, next up. Fact or fiction? Universal Studios pushed for the movie to be renamed Spaceman from Pluto. Frank.
It's a fact.
Lan.
Fact.
That's a fact. Believe it or not, a Universal executive thought Back to the Future was a bad title and suggested the film be called Spaceman from Pluto, referencing the scene where Marty dresses as an alien to scare George McFly. He insisted the new title would appeal more to young audiences. Thankfully, producer Steven Spielberg diffused the situation by pretending it was a joke, and the original title stayed.
I hope that guy got fired.
He probably got a raise and became the president of Universal. That's how they do it.
Yeah, or as Kathleen Kennedy, and then she ended up running
Star Wars
into the fucking ground.
Franchise into the ground.
All right, here we go. You guys ready? Last one. Fact or fiction? Doc Brown's full name is never actually said out loud in the entire movie. Plan.
Fact.
Frank.
Yeah, I think you see it, but I don't think I say it. I'm going to fact. Fiction.
No, I'm sorry, that is fiction. Now, most of the characters refer to him as Doc, but even he says his full name. When he's being filmed by Marty, he says, "This is Dr. Emmett Brown." And so his full name is said in the actual movie.